My hand's pretty good. 5, yeah, 10. Yeah, I'm excited too, Optimus. Hopefully we can get up to a good start, at least win the couple first rounds to, kind of be in the mix. Have a fighting chance. How many players? Ooh, 98. Not the biggest. I was really confident going into that last chance qualifying Pioneer the other day, and I just didn't do very well. Let's see. Kevin Chen, lots of standard actually. No Sultai control or Zef control. No okay, looks like just red black. Hey chats. Says really enjoying watching you tune the deck over week. Thanks for the great content. You're welcome. Yeah, it's fun. I know I'm guessing it's not everyone's cup of tea to see the same few decks for weeks on end, but sometimes I do that. Sometimes I play a bunch of different decks. But it is fun to tune and go a little deep in format and archetype and stuff. Hey, George, what's up, buddy? Are you playing something in the Modern Challenge, maybe? I guess maybe Modern Challenge a little early for you. Gonna cycle Shark Typhoon here, most likely, almost no matter what they do. Definitely not using a Censor on like a Harvester. Need to find a land. Sick with COVID. Oh yeah. Don't be too shy with Shark Typhoon. Don't try and be like, oh, you can get a creature at some point value. Like it doesn't matter too much. So the only reason I would want to absorb next turn, I feel, is if they have Thoughtseize. They would need to exactly draw one of their last 3 Thoughtseize. Trying to think if there's another reason. I'll save the 2 life. Small Sura, welcome to the sewer. Thanks for the prime sub. Is Pioneer the competitive WotC format? I'm not sure I would say that, but kind of is for now. The most important for people qualified for the Pro Tour, obviously. Bonne chance aujourd'hui, je vais me coucher, il est tard en Australie. Ah ok. Ah bah merci, bah peut-être que quand tu te réveilles, avec un peu de chance, quand tu te réveilles, je serai toujours là. Pour le top 8. Small Suras from Australia, they were going to bed, and I was saying maybe I'll still be on when they wake up. I guess cycle Censor. Interesting. It's kind of tricky. If I lay down in shock, I can't play Teferi next turn, which really sucks. If I don't lay down that, I have to absorb the next red to get Teferi down to 2, and then they can finish it off with a stomp. Twitch is including way intrusive ads. Yeah, I think there's going to be more and more ads on Twitch because they've been ramping up the payments for ads. Sorry, but, definitely lots of ads for people who are on that sub, but it's also good money for me, so hopefully it's still like doesn't actually drive people away and has a positive effect for Twitch and the streamers. Dana, you're from Australia too, just got back from work, be on for a while. Okay, cool. Alright. Easy or not, chat? Easy today, easy game. One of the worst cards I could have drawn. Hopefully they don't have Fable. Maybe I'll play another 2-drop, that'd be nice. Shade or free too. Okay. I guess they didn't know about the verdicts, right? I drew both. I think that these verdicts are not smack lockdowns. Alright, that might be a Teferi minus spot. Ooh, I could do Teferi plus actually. Teferi plus might be the play. I have Veto for Stomp or Dreadbore. I take 2 damage from Shield Red. I take 8 damage. Or they're probably going to attack Teferi. I think it's worth it. They might even play a second creature and then I can verdict both. I think Teferi plus is the play. Verdict and Cycle is fine. Teferi plus is fine. I kind of like Teferi plus, I think. And probably play the land because I have Hull. This card is Fatal Push, Fools. Are they going to meet the Hull of the Storm Giants? Alright, now we hope they don't have double stomp. Well, they don't have Dreadbore. They would have played it pre-combat if they had Dreadbore. They've already played one Bone Crusher. So as long as I don't have double stomp, I'm in decent shape. And even if they do have double stomp, it's still probably somewhat even game. I untap Verdict. I have a few cards, I have a Hull. They don't have any creature lands or castles. That's kind of nice. I removed the lockdowns. Now I'm playing a couple. I'll update the stream deck here. Okay, this is perfect. Well, that worked out nicely. Confining now? What do you mean? Because I'm not traveling to tournaments? I went to a bar yesterday, kind of the opposite of confining. Takenuma. Blue-white confinements in your blue-white control deck. Playing confinements. Oh, lockdown you mean? Lay down the arms. Yeah, this has gone like kind of dream scenario, honestly. The way this game has played out for me. And it's always nice, to know that opponents, when opponent pass the ghosting tests. Not that you get ghosted very often at all, but it's still always nice to know for a fact they're not ghosting. I actually found double stomp now. My 1 make disappear is gone. I tap my mana kind of like a donkey, so I can't even try and cycle into a... Ooh, I could draw the 1 Soul Partition and exile my own Teferi. Okay, we've got a game. We've got a close game. My hand sucks. They have blood token, bunch of cards. Unfortunately, we've got a game. These I don't have Croxa yet. I thought I was running away with that one, and they came up with double stomp. They discarded Croxa. Jeez. I'll have lockdown. Can you actually play Veto and absorb with Field Overin? Yeah, I only have 2 Field Overin. You still have 24 dual lands that, you know. Okay, lockdown's being better than Verdict. I've had the Verdicts when I needed Verdict, and now have lockdown when I need lockdown. Kind of nice. And I'm 1 mana short from attacking with Thingy. I guess that's one downside of Blade on the Arms. A lot of time, 2 hits of Hull is enough to kill them. On this time. Kind of behind now. Well, at least like pretty even. First time playing Lay Down the Arms, and I've played multiple leagues. I've liked it. Kind of seeing the downside here where they have the free extra life, and I'm also more likely to flood because I have less castles and whatnot in my deck. 4, 5, 6. You're at 17. Should have maybe kept the land in hand in case I really needed to bounce a Graveyard Glutton. They can put me down to 3. I guess playing the land is nice because it might give me Hull plus Otawara mana next turn. Alright, it gave me a break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play Otawara, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 plus thingy. Alright, let's play it then. I kind of die to Fatal Push, I guess, by saying go. But if I cast Delusion, I break, I just die to everything. I mean, I guess if they attack, I can decide they would not attack without Fatal Push. And cast Delusion, try and find something. Please don't attack. No. Would they ever attack without Fatal Push in hand? Thank God, that's such a long pause. The longest pause of my life. 1, 2, 7, alright. Boom, boom. We good. How am I doing on time? Not bad, not great. Us Teferi's here. 5. Get Teferi's plus. If I Tefer plus, I just lose to Fatal Push. I guess I should just say go, right? Actually, saying go is right. Why did they do the Fatal Push? Wow. Oh, they're going for the Deluge, maybe. Or maybe both. Oh. Should I go down to 1? Nah, should let them have the... They didn't target their own creature. Which is a little weird. Why they drew it? Oh no, they just felt like they had to. Okay, fair enough. Hey Glass. Each sound at the end of turn S. That's just evil. It's just evil spelling for the poor Frenchie. It's hard enough to say the TH sound, let alone when it's behind an S. All right, chat. Let's play seriously. Just pretend. Just pretend I hardcast Shark Typhoon here. If you want to be in your happy place. Sorry, as a Frenchie myself, I gave up on the age. Oh, glassed. Okay. Lockdown's medium. Let's see. Dennick, Veto's. Maybe Narset, maybe Lyra. And the Starnheims. So you can go a bunch of different ways. You can go really low on sweepers and play to the boards. I even board out Deluge in this matchup sometimes on the draw because I'd rather be impacting the board and curving into threats. And I could keep in one verdict. I could do more verdicts. I could not have Lyra. I could not have Dennick. Could do like more traditional, I guess. Just a couple of verdicts, all the card advantage. Lyra in the dark is Lyra's good if you know they only have Dreadbores. But Lyra kind of sucks if they have Invoke Despair, Noxious Grasp, stuff like that. Still probably okay, honestly. Cutting Deluge might seem weird, but I don't hate it. Let's do that. Am I watching the match? No. No. Probably have to keep, but not having an answer to turn 3 Fable is bad. Isn't Narset good enough? It's close. It could be good. Narset, Deluge. You like Lockdown kills early dudes and Bangbuster? You like Lockdown in this matchup, really? Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. How did I click twice? It's pretty impressive. That was super impressive. Yeah, it happened. It's fine. I mean, they would have resolved Fable anyways. Might have been in a rough spot either way. What is wrong with me? I guess Talka's verdict's actually not that bad.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Yeah. I think they played kind of bad because they only discarded one card to Fable and they're missing land drops when they have Castle. That seems like kind of a bad play by them. And I guess Lockdown's definitely a little more appealing if Lockdown's definitely more appealing if they're gonna have cards like Needle in their deck after sideboards. Does make laydown look a little worse than Portable Hole in some spots, even though it's kind of nice here. Foretelling is really nice if, yeah, I'm gonna foretell and pay the 2 life. It's nice if they draw a discard spell, and it's also nice if I top deck Teferi. Decent spot? Not really, I mean, I'm pretty far behind. Funnily enough, missing the land drop didn't really cost me it. Well, I don't know, maybe it cost me some damage. Yeah. Not the worst. I get like potentially inactivation of Wandering Emperor. Huh. They have Crocsai in their deck, but I think it's worth it just for that pattern. It's a pretty big deal to use Thoughtseize here. I think they maybe should just hold on Thoughtseize. Feel like they're maybe not playing super great. I don't think it's going to matter if I don't draw something really good really fast, though. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Wandering Emperor every turn. Kind of a noob. Rip. So I have one march to get rid of a needle. Could do farewell, I guess. Exiles graveyards. It's not the worst. Kind of sucks. Support that Planeswalker. It's kind of your best cards. Just because of Needle. I guess Needled Go Blank's a bad combo for them. I can just discard the Planeswalker to Go Blanks. Kind of like Dennick on the play, I think. Trim Veto. No, I like Veto. I like all the Vetoes in this matchup. Maybe one Veto, yeah. Maybe one Veto on the play. It's so nice with Teferi, though, protected from Dreadborn stuff. And Fable's their best card by a million miles. What else can I cut, though? What else can I cut? Alright, I'm okay with cutting a Veto on the play. On the play. That's fine. Oof. I have all my top end stuff. Rip. Alright, you could have Bangbuster. Please forgot about Bangbuster. Wow. The one card. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was brutal. Punished. But I mean, it could work out for me. If it does jam Fable here. Or any free mana spell, really. This sucks. Alright, now you want to cycle because there's all the good 4 mana cards you can draw. Just like we drew it. Need to dodge a discard spell.
The next label play. The next label play.
That sucks. Brutal. Something. Kind of ran into the nuts here. All right, now or never. Should I save a land in case you have go blank, maybe?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Monkey says, what's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know Yellow Hat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
That's 16. I boarded out all my verdicts too. Brutal. How do I win this game? Just like Lyra or something. Yeah, Feral in the sideboard. Maybe I should have a mix of like lay down verdict and farewell and lockdowns, not all laydowns. They might even board out shield right in this matchup. I guess they have worse cards to board out. Can't, it's sorcery speed. I'm gonna take 5 down to 15. I guess I'll just discard Veto for now. I mean, it happens, right? Sometimes you just lose to perfect hands in a close matchup. Maybe I should have cast my laydown last turn, take less damage. I'm not even sure Lyra saves me anymore. Laydown's nice because it... Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I should have played it last turn. I mean, I'm literally dead on boards. Oh no, I guess they can't bring back Croxa and attack. And they're gonna draw a million cards, they're probably gonna find an answer. Yeah, maybe I should have Farewell in my... I don't have Farewell in my deck. Should have some mix of Sweeper, probably. Do I need to save Laydown? Can I save Laydown for Croxa? They play Croxa, I go down to 3. They activate, attack with everyone. I block Bangbuster. I go up to 8, and I take 8 damage, literally dead on boards. Yeah, maybe if I'd played that last turn, I would be in, like, slightly better shape. Please discard both cards. I've only discarded 1. Yeah, my sideboard plan of boarding out all sweepers is a little better when I have Because in Sophia I was doing that, but I had an extra Baneslayer and I had an extra Dream Trawler. So it made a little more sense. Alright, I need to draw like the thing that makes angels now. Even that doesn't save me. I don't know what I need to draw. Because there's Hive and then there's Croxa that kills me. Yeah, it's just GG. Alright, GG's. Kind of wonder what would have happened if I had censored the third Bangbuster. I might have won. Same for game 2 if I'd missed like my first land drop. I'd have won too. That might be a matchup where I need to see what they're playing before I decide if I keep that hand or not. Clematis. Vintage, Legacy, no Pioneer at all. What did I like to play? Vintage, Paradoxical Outcome, Legacy Painter. They might just be playing the combo deck. And then my hand's not that bad. What would someone who plays Pio in Vintage, Painter in Legacy, Doomsday in Vintage... I'll sacrifice. Alright, I'll keep. It's not even that great of a hand against the combo deck, to be fair, but it's okay. Behold. Oh. Phoenix? It's not very good against Phoenix either. I'm gonna cycle even though it counters pieces of the puzzle just because I wanna suspend Behold. Oh. That just happened. Oh, I don't have a second planes. Woof! Lay down showing its limits here. I guess it's not the end of the world, so let them have Shredder 1 trigger. The Jellyfish Princess. Alright. Jellyfish Princess, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the sewer. I don't know about jellyfish in the sewer. Maybe. Has Soul Partition felt? It's felt pretty good so far. I've played with it very little though. I was laid on the armbands. Pretty good overall. They got Spell Pierce and Lightning Axe while binning a Phoenix. It's kind of rough. Lightning Axe and Spell Pierce, you say? What am I even hoping for at this point? Side coming's not the absolute worst. Have lands for now. Lay down the arms could be okay. Veto could be okay. Could keep Sight coming and foretell it next turn. Let's see, they're gonna bring back a Phoenix. They might be able to like bring back a Phoenix, keep Spell Pierce mana up. Ooh, I'm just gonna bottom, yes. You like Sight coming? Yeah, I feel like you get in these spots where no card is good. Maybe like Dovin's Veto, exactly. Hey, Vernash, you've been playing Laydown and Historic. Okay. Yeah, I guess foretelling here would have been nice against them keeping 1 mana up. Well. I guess bottoming Sight coming was fine. I don't know if that's the right play, but hopefully it just Spell Pierce. Okay. It's kind of awkward if they don't attack. It's kind of awkward for me if they just let it resolve, don't attack. I think maybe they messed up. Okay, we know they have Lightning Axe in hand. Could play Teferi, see what happens. Teferi plus, and then it just dies, but it buys me time, but time for what? Not much, honestly. Then that one deck in Historic just broken, the one kind of need to get rid of that. Maybe I'll just take it this turn. Because I need to get rid of that hall at some point. Get a plains. Make a 1/1. Hello. Hello, you beautiful. That's a huge draw. Might be able to stop their next cruise or whatnot. Huge draw, chat. Huge draw. Should I target Shredder somehow? I don't think so. Maybe. It's less. I'm taking less damage. I guess this is better if I draw a Verdict too. Discard Lightning Axe. Okay. They have down to 3 cards. Okay. Could be good. At 8. I guess I just died. They have. I feel like deja vu in this spot. If they have triple spell. I mean, I'm gonna counter their first card drawing spell. If they have triple spell, I just die. But they need triple spell and discard spells to both shredders and be able to chain these spells through a veto. Like pretty unlikely overall. Otawara costs 2, I wish. It would be so good. Now it costs 4, it's only creatures. Corner turned? Question mark? Looks like kind of corner turned. Can make a 6/6 shark. A 6/6 shark plus veto up. Could just deluge and keep 2 counter spells up. 6/6 shark's kind of bad if they have double fiery impulse somehow, or Axe plus impulse. And then they grow their shredder. But then they can't bring back Phoenix. They put me all down to. They could have Axe plus Spike Field Hazard too. What are my other options? I can just cycle a Farmland. Problem is if I say go and I cycle a 6/6 Shark, they can kill it the same way and they could have a bunch of time walks. I could just deluge and find lay down the arms. But then I'm helping them trigger. Yeah, I could dig for Verdict, I guess. Deluge seems kind of okay. Alright, I talked myself into Deluge. Probably worth it. Hopefully. It's all scary to give, basically giving them 2 draw steps. Played land, right? Yeah. Doesn't feel that great, honestly. They got to cycle 2 lands. Now they have potentially it all. Yeah, maybe the Shark Typhoon plan was just better. Okay, I can lose that. I'll allow it. That's not good for me. Yeah. T Cruise. Chart. Is there a reason to counter the first one over the second one? Probably not. Okay, Lightning Axe. That's nice. Alright, I'll play that just so I can counter their spell for a spell pierce. Counter at least 1 spell or make a 2/2 shark. Pieces without iteration? Did they just forget iteration or just baiting? Maybe their hand's just super stacked. I think they might just have. I mean, why would you not play iteration first? I think they just forgot about it. Wow. Seems like a pretty massive mistake. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get right now. Wow. That's a draw. That means no nonsense next turn, no more iteration. Oh, that was nice. Alright. Not sure what would have happened if that copied that pieces of the puzzle last turn. Now they need like the sickest pieces of the puzzle. They do have free Phoenix left in their deck. That's kind of how I lost against Ben Jones, except he had set up his hand a little nicer, I think. He was ready for it. But in Sofia in game 1, I thought I was going to win. I fared well, and the turn after I fared well, he brought back free Phoenix. Yeah, it's kind of brutal. Alright, I like Verdict in this matchup and no lockdown. And then you can do the cheeky Lyra. Maybe Narset's Reversal's good. Soul Partition seems kind of okay. Farewell's good. March is okay. What was I boarding out in this matchup? 2 absorbs. I think I was trimming these. Oh, I was cutting some portable, some lay down the arms. But lay down the arms a bit better than portable hole in this matchup. In the dark, it's nice to have a bunch of verdicts, I guess. They get better with Rest in Peace too. I want to try the Narset's Reversal. I'll try a couple laydown. March is not that great. Like March in a Phoenix is not super easy, but having an extra answer to Hall of the Storm Giant is nice. Farewell, yeah, it's kind of bad. It gets worse after sideboard and you have Rest in Peace. Maybe I was boarding out Farewell. But it's still kind of nice. I was boarding out Farewell, I guess. And then card advantage you want. The Foretell on Sword coming's pretty nice. Can we trim? I never trim Censor on the play. Almost never, because you're not playing that many lands. Well, you're playing 26 lands, but I think trimming Censor on the draw in matchups where it's not great is fine. I never board it out on the play. I just don't want to miss my land drops. But you can cut one, sure. I mean, it's kind of whatever. Maybe Soul Partition's just not that great in this matchup. It's good keeping Deluge with Rip. You can cut a Deluge if you want to. I think Deluge's pretty good though, but it's nothing special. Hey, Julien. Rip. No. Where's my dispute? No. Where's my dispute, bro? Can I play Prairie Stream here? Maybe? Think so? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should use Veto turn 2 on their pieces or whatever. I mean, they can't really put me on dispute. It's a good thing I don't have a non-tap blue mana. Censor. Probably not the greatest. Ooh. I could foretell here was dispute mana up. But then they could have pieces plus counter, which is kind of bad for me. They're not doing much right now, so I don't want to give them an opening. Let's see if Narset's reversal does anything for me. How good is reversing on pieces of the puzzle in my deck? I don't have that many instance rights. Well, I'm gonna hit 2 on average, maybe. I guess we're about to find out. I guess I have a lot after sideboard, right? Let's see. Huh. Just popping off. Chaining the Narset's reversal. Ooh, and the missile land drop. Are we saving Narset's reversal for the iterated spell? I just wanted to feel something, I guess. Clearly it was the right play. Also, they might board out iteration after sideboard. Not exactly sure how they proceed. I mean, you should probably trim at least a time walk, maybe both time walks, and maybe one iteration against someone who has Rest in Peace. I think almost definitely you board out both time walks. And an iteration, I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of okay on its own. Discard Phoenix to hand size. Nice. I win the first round sometimes. I felt a little too good to pass up. Ooh. Should I save Laydown? Probably, right? You could veto that if you want to be pretty aggro. It's fine. I mean, if they bring back Phoenix and kill Wandering Emperor, it's not the end of the world. I'm still doing pretty good this game. Nothing. Nice. Beautiful. Even better. I know. Hard cast. Maybe next time. Ooh, we get to live the dream. So I think the way it works against copies is it counters the copy and you get it. Copy target instant then return, yeah. So you want to target the copy. So you get yours. Easy clap. Veto and Behold. Okay. Feels okay, man. Let's see if there's a rip somewhere. This is pretty good. If you copy an extra turn, you get the first turn. Yeah, I believe so. Well, this game was a beatdown. They stumbled a bit. Nightfall, Narset reversal was pretty great this game. Not sure I'm gonna hit 2p2. I'll check. I'll check what the odds are. Do you have lethal? No, I'm short. That doesn't do anything, right? Oh, they're targeting their pieces of the puzzle. Alright. How many spells do I have after sideboards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, okay, 40%. Good old DT. What does DT even play in Pioneer? Let's see. Demonic, maybe red green? Demonic Tutors, MTGO. Pioneer. Blue white? His last thing? Nah. Mono white, like blue white like humans or something maybe? Yeah, okay. Maybe some kind of blue white deck. Some kind of aggro deck, maybe red green would be. Ooh, combo. No. Oh. Oh, it's the Mark Tobias deck? Ooh. That's a tough matchup, chats. My hand is pretty good against the deck though, but so let's see the free two. Alright, let's I want to save Censor for Fable. So it's like Fable, Shredder, the free two, Colossify, Burning Anger. So for people who don't know the deck, they're trying to combo you, yeah, basically. Let's see. I don't really want to let him have Shredder, but also don't want to tap out and get Fabled. But he hasn't really pretty low chance I get Fable, but if I do, it's really bad. I could let him get Shredder one time. I'm just gonna log down now, and if he has Land Fable, oh well. It's not super likely. I guess he could have a second Shredder. Also getting the site. So basically the deck is, there's a 3/2 that brings back enchantments when it comes into play. And then you try to bring back Colossify and Burning. No. Why did I tap out? Alright. Well, game is a little tougher, but I guess it's not the end of the world. It kind of is. I think it's a bad matchup, so I think I needed to like kind of take a chance and try to get ahead as fast as possible. Soul Partition is actually really good. You can get rid of the Colossification when they combo, and that's kind of nice. Game 1's going to be like almost impossible, though, I think. My hand is kind of good. My hand is kind of good. So I've got that going for me. Hard counter and land. Even though I kind of need that Shark Typhoon as well. Teferi. Teferi with Soul Partition backup. Yeah, probably. He's probably going to put me on the counter spell here. If he discards another Colossification, he can beat a Soul Partition. Also, he could just have... Not sure actually what else he could have. Gaze, yeah. Females another Colossification is probably GG. He has not mailed another Colossification, so that's kind of nice. Yeah. So removal on a creature doesn't work, but removal on Colossification actually works. Does that make a difference? Forget if he has Spell Pierce in the main deck. I don't think so. Actually funny, when I played Mark Tobiash and Sofia, game 1 I had March and 3 white cards. So I marched a Colossification on like turn 3, but then he like reassembled the combo again, and he can kill my Teferi. Alright, I guess I kind of punted. I kind of forgot there was just like the free 2 haze that would kill my Teferi even if I had Soul Partition. Could have waited a turn. I'm probably like messing up this game. Well. Wait, why are the Burning Angers on the Storm? Is that some visual bug or something? Not sure. I actually have mana to cast Colossification. I guess I should just main phase that, try and find a verdict. Is that good? It's probably good, right? I hope this is just some kind of visual bug. Has a lot of gazes in the yard too. He kept 2 on top? Alright, the enchantments are gone for now. Might be Traverse. Might be another Fable. Oh, Gather the Pack, it's a good one. Oh, maybe I messed up. Maybe I was supposed to say go one more time. Was absorb mana up. I think I'm playing this game. I'm guessing I'm making mistakes. It's not a match. I mean, I've played that matchup once in my life. playing a little too desperate. He got 2 Storm Heralds. So if he mails a Burning Anger, I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know if I was in that big of a rush. Distract now. I'm actually playing with chat closed for the most part. Fable. Not letting Fable resolve. Could be another mistake, but I don't have that many hard counters. You know what I could have done? I could have Behold in response. Let them have Fable. Maybe find a Veto. Because if I could just hard counter most of the creatures, I could lay down my own stuff and go over, try to go over 24. Ooh, it's a nice one. Okay, 7 mana, so that's enough for Behold plus a counter. Not sure how I'm making creatures though. 1/1 sharks and exile them. Might have to counter that. It might be better than, because counter is not saving me if he mails. I'm not crazy, right? He has the last two. He has the last 2 Storm Heralds in his hand, I think, and a qualification, so it even gives him a target for. I think countering that is legit. I mean, I guess same. I could Behold in response and try and find a Veto instead. I'm definitely keeping the Shark Typhoon. Ooh, Otawara is kind of big. Alright, I'm gonna counter that, because if he mails a Burning Anger, I just die. Because he has 2 Storm Heralds in hand, if I'm not crazy. Wow, that's a draw. And Otawara is also huge. Alright, we're doing pretty good now. Actually winning game 1 would be massive. Traverse. Can make a creature? Sure. He countered a creature, obviously. He might just get another Merfolk Secret Keeper. That might be his play right now. I think we're good, though. I think this game's kind of in the bag. Feels that way. You got a Wayfinder. Feel let that resolve. Counter his thingy, go to 24. Make a 2/2 shark, lay down my shark. Still have Otawara for a piece of the combo. Also lay down a treasure token. It's all risky.
From the ghastly Eerie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
Goodness. Alright, I don't think I need to gain some life right away.
You can't believe what fell.
I'm happy with the split. Am I still experimenting? Absorb Psychon. I like the split a decent bit, yeah. I feel like it's been good. So he's just casting Burning Anger, and then next turn he's gonna cast qualification on it. That's his plan, I guess. Otawara the Satyr? No, you don't have to. No points. I'm gonna flashback Deluge. I don't know. Not sure why he scooped now, but I'll take it. Alright, Trip is obviously your best card, so he gets like 4 disputes and some Besejus. Wait, does Dennick actually work? I don't think Dennick works, right? But those the lifelink might be good. That's the 2 free lifelink could be good. Let's see. March is medium. Lockdown is okay, but he has Beseju. How did I sideboard in this matchup? Probably just trim Teferi just because of Dispute. It's hard to tap out. I want all the cheap counter spells. I want some answers to a turn to Shredder. Maybe keep a mix of like Lockdown, Verdict, and Laydown. March is fine. March is pretty mediocre. Is the Dennick plan any good? Just lifelink? Lifelink out of combo range? I don't hate it. I don't love it either. Also, free mana counter spells I don't love. And Narset's a little greedy. Stops Fable. Isn't March fine? What does March do? March doesn't do much, right? Why is March good? This plus the Fable tokens too. I'll try the Dennick. I'll try like this. March feels like it's kind of an expensive removal spell. They need another cheap creature to kill you off Herald. Mulligan to 4. Yikes. I guess I get a freebie. Little freebie. Dennick, it doesn't work. It doesn't stop the combo. Because it doesn't target. The Herald doesn't target create cards in the graveyard. Struggling over here. But the lifelink could be kind of cool. And it blocks Fable token. That's gonna cycle the Shark. If I'll lose Mulligan to 4, I'll be pretty shocked. Just need to not let Fable resolve, or really anything resolve. I guess Gaze is okay. Hand's not the greatest. He could get insanely lucky. Just mill both enchantments and yeah. Yo, J-Bro, what's up? It has the beat down plan. Let's counter it. Yeah, I'm sure Reed said that. Sounds like Reed. The Wisconsin hat trick, yeah, I mean, brave of them to come back year after year. I commend them for thinking they can beat us in Cube for charity. Alright, GG's. you feel comfortable with your list and you like the way it plays out, I don't see mono white humans most likely. That's pretty decent against mono white humans, I guess. I don't know. I mean, odds are if you show me a blue-white list and it's different than what I'm playing, I'd probably recommend you play something closer to my list, but also, you know, maybe what you're doing's fine and could be the way to go. So I could play Hallowed Fountain tapped, and then if they play Thalia, I can just double cycle Censor next turn. I have Lockdown in hand, so I don't really want to use a removal. Or I can play Island, Censor, cycle. And then I might draw like a Behold. I can cycle again and play tapped Hallowed Fountain, but then I can't counter thingy, and then I take 2 from... I'm just going to play Fountain. I'm not sure how trying to save 2 life, how important that is, but... If you don't have Rip and play, I think Phoenix can play super long with Gafto. You have so many counters after sideboards. So I don't know if it's trivial for them to set that stuff up. Plus, I would assume, I don't know, does Phoenix not board out most of their time walks against blue white? Why would you cycle Sincerely rather than hold it? Because I have 2. And if they play Thalia turn 2, it's not going to do anything anyways. Oh, they mulligan into Oblivion. Don't forget to send condolences to Cancer after today's World Cup game. Does he even care? So I'm not really in the business of like being mean to people and stuff. I'm getting a little wary. They didn't jam Adelaide into my Censor. They were obviously holding a 1 or 2 drop, playing around lockdown. It's getting a little too good. Especially when you mulligan. Usually when you mulligan, you have to take a chance. At least, yeah. I almost wanted to do it when, I mean, I'm not saying they're doing it, but I almost wanted to do it when they didn't play anything on turn 3. It's already getting a little sus, but I was like, well, I'll see what happens. And I mean, who knows? I've been just like being a little more careful in general, just not taking chances, because at the end of combat, if need, Luminar Aspirant. Seeing just making another 2/2 is pretty good. Classic Luis just shows up for the drama. How's Denver? Any streams lately? I've been going to bed earlier than I used to. So I don't know if it's been quiet on the LSV front or I just never up when you stream. Oops. That was an oops chat. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Actually, kind of does matter. Stop a bit. Well, that was annoying. I was distracted. Me. Have 3 cards in hand. What does it turn into? Alright, I kind of butchered this game. I wanted to Soul Partition into Adeline and then I missed their attack step. Now I'm kind of in a rough spot. Soul Partition all worse than a March here. Might still be good enough. That's kind of been my experience with that card. Like, even when it's worse than March, so far it's still been good enough. I don't think I've lost because it wasn't March. Little preview. Little sneak peek. Frio for France. 3 goals from Mbappe. Wow. Nice. Oh, main deck wedding announcements. Oh. That's nice. Might need the life total. Have no cards left. I was actually gonna foretell Side coming, but I didn't want to give my hand away. And I really wanted them to play a spell because I had Absorb. This is still pretty bad for me to get to finish off Wandering Emperor. Get an extra cards. Kind of butchered that game, probably at some point. Well, that was a good draw. All. Is this fun? I don't know. They played especially well around my hand in the early turns of the game. I don't think there's huge point taking damage here. Especially since Token's so bad against Brutal Cathar. Ooh, no spells, no special lands, nice. Did I race? 2 damage for 7 damage? Probably. Damn, I just got unlucky. Probably as a second to draw creature, I don't think I can attack anymore. Shine Killer. Isn't my opponent Dan Ward banned in the past for cheating? Is that him? Oh, that makes sense. Damn, I lost this game. I think that Soul Partition turn probably like totally screwed me over. So I can attack, he chumps, and then I die? Or do I? Giant, that's funny. It is a giant, and it's a giant killer. Tap target creature, da da da. I don't need to dodge the world. Wow, he bricked. That's alright, now I probably win. Have to dodge Adeline, have to dodge Aspirin, have to dodge Thalas Attendant, have to dodge literally any creature that can chum block. Had to dodge it all. Not even a Brave. Now what do I need to dodge? Now I'm not sure what gets him out of the pickle. I mean, I guess I'll just make this appear, because why not? I mean, I don't think I'm guessing he just has, like, lands in hand. What else could he even have? He didn't pay? Dude, has he known about Veto the whole time? Was Veto one of the cards that was in my opening hand? And he's been holding Wedding Announcement the entire game? Because he knew I had Veto? That's insane. Just shameless. Just absolutely shameless. Well, if you don't know, now you know, I guess. Where he starts, yeah, I mean, I just put up the hand hider. You give up a bit of equity in one of your games, and then you put up the hand hider, and I mean, it's also like I make a decent living off streaming, you don't, so you know, it doesn't make sense for someone like you, or as much sense for it. It's just not worth it. I think you're right. Like, or you could stream with a delay. You'd probably, if you're really like trying to grow stream, people still watch when I feel like when I put a delay, people, oh, I should play because time's getting low. Um, all right, do I keep attacking, but then I'm falling behind? I don't think so. I'm at, I drew Tefers. I might just minus on the token, honestly. Right? Token's a pretty big deal right now. Or announcement's better. I guess I can't do announcement. I guess I have to do token. Yeah, Mark, that's exactly what I meant. What's up? People will almost definitely still watch even if you put a delay, if that's something you're interested in. That castle draw is all rough. Alright, I need to really speed up. I really don't want to time out against the big cheats. Feels even worse. I don't know if that was great. I think it's fine to kill just a token right away when I have Teferi on 2. Plus and hold the hole was bad. Not sure. I don't benefit a ton from having a ton of counters on Teferi, and I could just flood. So I guess I'd rather play to the boards. You know, I'd rather take the sure thing than hope I have good cards on top. I feel like by minusing, I don't even need to hope I have a good card on top. Oh, hello. There are tips and tricks in playing faster. Not stream, not have anything open on the side, just focus on the game and practice. Not waste more time. Alright, I guess I won't even show him my sideboard, not that it's like a big secret or anything, but... I think this is fine. Okay. Oops. Have to be a pretty committed stream sniper to have caught a glimpse of that and
Normally.
Big String Gal looks like a hipster prof. Oh, I'll take it. I think I have tomorrow. Add all lands, add 4 lands and nothing. I add nothing that costs less than 4 in my opening hand, in my first opening hand. Kind of a tough scry decision. Glad I didn't get greedy with that lay down the arms. Might have been rough. Possible to uncover the graveyard? I mean, it is, but you really need to see my graveyard. It's 12 damage. This is Daniel Ribeiro, not Dan Worth for what it's worth. Okay, well, they've pretty much gave away they were if they were not ghosting, it's really bizarre. They like played perfectly around my entire hand down to like the one Dovin's veto I was holding. I don't know, it was just super sus. I think I'm just dead here. All they need is like, I guess land doesn't kill me. Oh yeah, land does kill me. Creature kills me, land kills me. Oh yeah, I got a counter, right? Yeah. I mean, my hand was just... I bottomed a plains. My opening hand was not that bad. It was like lay down, lock down, absorb, and free lands. But that's not enough. Yeah, exactly. He was like, he literally held an announcement when...
I'd like to take this chance to apologize
No, I have some...
to absolutely nobody.
Yeah, I mean, on the play, I can start roll differently. Oops. In the play, I like sight coming a little more. And then... Cutting out Teferi is rough. They can play a decent late game. I could. There's not too much I want to cut, honestly. I don't know if cutting Teferi is like the way to go. Starnheim? I don't know. Starnheim's kind of awkward against Brutal Cathar. Harry 13 brings them in. Does he just board out all his counters? How common are snipers? Not very common. I would say in leagues, almost never, because the stakes are just so low. And in challenge, it's maybe like 5%. Maybe there's some snipers who are just smart about it, you know. in it for the long term, and they only like do it play accordingly when it's not too suspicious, because especially when they're playing against a streamer, they don't want their but I'm guessing it's like cuts clunky draw spell and vetoes. Well, I cut the vetoes too, but I think the draw spells are fine against white. No, Foretell Angel just breaks most of their creatures. Just worried it's kind of weak against what do you board out? You just board out Deluge is difficult to cast. Is it though? I mean, Starnheim's not very good against Thalia either. Kind of trades against an Adeline. They also don't have a ton to board out. I don't know. France, the semifinals, they beat Poland 3-1. All right, nice. I guess you get to see some of the board. I board out 2-side coming, 1 Deluge, 2 Veto. Yeah, I board out 2-side coming on the draw because of Thalia. It doesn't counter their annoying free drops. But on the play, I think I like having all the cancels. Maybe Starnheim's a little worse on the play. I guess why would it be worse on the play though? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Between Starnheim and cancel / Deluge, I feel like you can go either way. If Jar's Disruption was pay 2 mana and a tap land, if it was the same card but you had to pay 2 instead, yeah, probably. That'd be infinitely better. It would be 100% better. 100% the mana.
Yay.
What's up, John? Appreciate you in the support. Wait, how does it work? Hope the stream's been fun and going well. Appreciate you. The 3 cards left. Yeah, it's pretty rough. This game's gonna be tough. taking extra precautions with this one.
If I sub harder, can I see her hand again?
When you get the hands, I thought the sub still got my hands. Lemon Peppa, thanks for the resub, bud. Appreciate you. Oh man. More? Two cards left. That was a good play by them. I have instant speech removal. Wow. I got wrecked. I did not expect Destroy Evil. That's brutal.
Not like this.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Yeah, I got super owned by Destroy Evil. I could have made a different play. Wow. Probably win if I make the different play. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not really getting me anywhere if I do that. What if I do that? There's one card left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage at least. Or 5 damage. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie. This one's looking rough. I could do that. That might be the winning line. There's a winning line. Let's play Verdict. No, I'm actually not slow rolling here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Token. Okay. It's fine. No, they got us. They got nothing. That was my hands. I drew the Verdict. I could have... Well, the turn before... Man, Destroy Evil got me so good. The turn before, I could have gone Teferi on tap and then have Absorb plus Shark Typhoon mana up. But then they can just attack the Teferi. Can make a 1/1 Shark. I think they one-shot Teferi pretty much. Like they could have gone a